Hello and welcome to a rather blustery set of rocks high above the stunning town of Pietra Ligure behind me in Italy. We're here for the second round of the Enduro World Series 2020, the Vittoria EWS Pietra Ligure. I'm Rick McLaughlin. Joining me as ever is Rory Cunningham. Rory, really special course here this weekend, isn't there?
Absolutely, Rick. A new venue for the Enduro World Series. We're up in the mountains looking over Pietra Ligure on what is the start of stage one. Riders won't be too interested in the view. As you can see, the course behind us, really tight and technical to start, and that's just a taste of what's to come. We've got an amazing 5 stages, 2,000 metres of climbing. It's going to be some race.
Yeah, 2,000 metres, that is a lot of elevation. And we've had a couple of really hot days here as well. Does that make it a more physical race?
Absolutely. We've got the big stages up in the mountains early on, but the riders, when they get to those foothills in the afternoon and the heat's at its absolute peak, they're going to be fatigued. This is going to be some race.
Well, let's go and check it out for ourselves. Looking forward to this, actually. Right then, Pietra Ligure, and Rory assures me that this is a nibbly start to a stage. And yeah, he wasn't lying. 330 metres of descending to start the day for the guys. I really don't think we can downplay or overstate just how physical a day this is going to be.
Nice flowy single track through here, and then dive right down at the woods, and then into this kind of rocky flowing section below the ground. Ow.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're going awfully fast.
That's what we do, mate.
You do.
Might have a bit of a brake issue here.
Oh dear, what's wrong? Your rotor's really bent after that crash. Hey, this is a relatively sort of common issue out in the stages, isn't it?
Absolutely, Rick. As you saw back there, I ran out of talent pretty quickly and stuck my front rotor right into a rock and it's bent. So nobody's really going to carry a front rotor out on the stages with them. So we've got a set of pliers. We're going to try and bend it back, make it rideable until we get to the pits and we can change it.
So it is just a case of getting it as rideable as you can and then getting tech support later on. You're not trying to fix this like you're going to sell it.
No, absolutely not. Just get it to the point where it works, the brake works, it's going to be safe to ride, and you can change it later on. Quite often in the races, this is where we see some really good camaraderie between riders working together in order to reach the next start. I would say that's not perfect, but in this situation you've got a liaison to make. That's better than nothing.
Bike repaired. Loose dust Titalana. We actually met the lady who designed this the other night. Oh, so good. What a bit of trail this is.
I can hear Rick having the time of his life ahead.
Oh.
Little traverse here, a little bit of pedalling which will give riders a break on their hands, but a little lung burster, real fast. Onto an older trail now, you can see the difference in lines. We'll try going high there, carry the speed out.
Oh, I've gone tight inside, it nearly worked. It's a lot of fun to ride, but to race it, oh, it's going to be physical.
Come down here and we've got a couple of kind of rocky drops to finish the stage.
Oh,
what a stage.
2,000 metres of climbing on this course here in Pietra Ligure. How do you approach that as a racer? It's a big day, isn't it?
It's a big day, Rick. Good thing for the riders is they're getting these high mountain stages out early doors. They'll have one big climb up here and then they kind of link together. When by the time they get down to the heat in the afternoon down by the coast, they're going to be pretty tired. But by the time we get down there, stages are going to be smaller. They get the rest stop in the technical assistance zone and it's about managing it from there.
So let's have a look at what that course looks like. The Vittoria EWS Pietra Ligure, stage 1's Titalana, 1.8 kilometers, 330 meters down. Stage 2 is Alleluia, that's 1.2 kilometers, joint second shortest in the race. Stage 3, a really exciting one, Hero Boy, which fuses 2 local classics. That's going to be the Queen stage at 3.2 kilometers. Stage 4, Cuore di Cervo, 1.2 kilometers, and then finally Muro Nero, 1.7 kilometers and 250 meters down. So then we have taken a bit of a diversion because it's Queen Stage time. Now, just to remind everybody at home, if they're not familiar with EWS racing, what the Queen Stage involves.
Queen Stage, Rick, it's the toughest, most iconic stage of the race. If you win it, there's an extra 40 points up for grabs.
No individual championships up for grabs this weekend. Instead, it's all about the teams this year. Bit of pressure on this one, isn't there?
You're not wrong, Rick. We saw Ibis take the team victory in Zermatt. They were going to be really pushing to hold on to that green plate.
And you have to say, big long stages, big long day. Robin Wallner's going to be fast down here, isn't he? I think we should have a go at it. I don't think I'm going to be quite Robin Wallner pace, but this is a fusion of two local classics in the form of Hellboy and Hiroshima, so I think we should drop in and give it a go. So here we are then on the Queen Stage. It's a combination of two absolute Pietra classics, Hiroshima and Hellboy stage.
Quite open, a few rocks, but actually nice and flowy. Got a few compressions on this top section. So we dive into this wooded section, a lot of flow. These kind of awkward little flat corners. Some are pretty hard pack. You've got loads of grip.
It's been scorching hot really in Pietra since we arrived here. Whoa! Big hole. Did not see that. Wrong gear. Tighter corners now. It's really abrasive, powdery dirt.
Get high for this one. Yeah. Nice little rocky switchback there. It's really just linking all these corners together, not stalling on the exits.
Pietra may just be a couple of minutes ride away from finale, but the trails here, the town itself, completely different character. And I genuinely think one of the best race courses we've put together. The real flat exit there, and I've ran wide and just braked on the exit before this straight. That's going to cost you time in the race. And then you've got a bit of a sprint here. You want to carry speed up this slope. Not sure that was meant to be jumped, but hey ho. Wow. Right, Rory, we were blipping along, quite enjoying this fantastic trail, but you've pulled us up to a halt here because you reckon corners like this could be the key this weekend.
Yeah, right. Corners like this can make or break sections of trail. We had quite a fast traverse leading into this, and it bottlenecks into this tight kind of left-hander, and as you can see, we've got a slight uphill exit. Corners like this, it's crucial to get your braking done early so you can carry your momentum through the corner and up that next little slope. If you come into this too fast and you end up doing your braking there, you're losing time all the way on this next straight, and not only that, you're gonna have to pedal to get back up to speed, so you're wasting energy too. There's probably about 15 or 20 of these the whole run. You link them together, that's a lot of time you can make or lose.
Caution, drop. Oh yeah, that was, well, pretty accurate, it has to be said.
Now we're kind of dropping straight down the hill. A lot of kind of old ledges here, so you kind of traverse on the flat like this, and then you've got these kind of steep compressions. You pop out in the light, a bit dusty. And the flat rock garden, really important to carry speed through all this. 3 minutes in now, I'm not even halfway, so if you're toast at this point, it's going to be a long stage.
And now this climb starts. I get the saddle up. Yeah, this is unpleasant. Whoa. Oh, it's a long climb as well. I really want to talk because puking feels like a potential option.
And finally, a bit of gravity on our side. You'll see riders recovering on these sections.
Oh! I can't actually see the corners. He's talking about going fast through.
And this is in the bottom half now. Really, really fast. But you got these turns separating it all.
A lot of eyes on Jesse Melamed this weekend. winner in Zermatt. Whoa. Also though, on Morgan Shar, she will be going well.
Kind of bus stops all the way down this section. Try and slow it down, you're kind of always diving around trees.
Oh, and here's a bit more like finale with the rocks starting to come back in. Look at the views.
Although this is the longest stage, it's probably one of the smoothest. Arm pump and hand fatigue, probably not going to be as much of a factor in this one. And then this big bomb hole, I remember. I'm sure Rick will make some good sounds as he goes through that.
Oh, the bomb hole! Oh! Through it.
And I believe that is the Queen stage. How'd you like that, big man?
What a stage. I came here expecting just what we get in finale, which is really, really good. But it's been such a pleasant surprise. The stages are just completely different. I think if you like that stuff, you'll love this.
It's going to be some race, Rick. You add in this, 5 stages, 2,000 metres. This is going to be a big one. This is going to be special.
I can't wait for it. Go on then. Show us the way to the beach.
Beep. Ow. Beep. Beep.
Never ridden backwards so far in one lead.